On this episode of the show, we're going to talk about important considerations from an estate planning perspective if you are getting a divorce. Creating wealth, protecting families, building legacy. This is the Rich Life Lawyer Show. Hey everybody, this is Christopher Small and this is episode 66 of the Rich Life Lawyer Show. I am excited to be here with you. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. I'm the host of the show, and today we're going to talk about something that's not that fun, which is divorce and the way that estate planning and divorce sort of are commingled. If you have decided that you are getting a divorce, have filed for divorce, it's important that you don't wait to update your estate plan until after the divorce is over. The reason for that is that while this entire period is going on, if something happens to you, your estate plan as it exists now is going to control where all your stuff goes. And in a community property state, you are technically the owner of half of everything right now, which means you have the ability to give half of everything away to whomever you want. So there are a few considerations and important things to think about if you are getting a divorce and thinking about estate planning and what you should do. Number one, the first thing that you should do immediately is check all of the beneficiary designations on any sort of financial thing that you have. So that includes life insurance, it includes retirement accounts, it includes 401k, anything like that with a beneficiary designation. You want to make sure and check, and if it's your spouse, you want to change it to whoever else you want to change it to. Because again, if you die and your spouse is designated as the beneficiary on that account, there's going to be trouble. And there's a perfect example of this. It's not exactly in the divorce setting, but you'll get the idea. So there was a husband and a wife. They were having a child, and they were in the hospital. And the mother's father, right? So the father-in-law of the husband did not like the husband. They never got along. They did not get along together. And while the wife was giving birth to this child, she passed away. And she had a life insurance policy. And that policy designated her father as the beneficiary. So when the life insurance company paid out the policy, they paid the father. And the father, because he hated his son-in-law, did not give his son-in-law any of that money. So the son-in-law now had to deal with the loss of his wife. He had to deal with a new baby, and he had to basically do it all without having the funds that probably were technically earmarked for him and for her new baby to use. The same thing can happen in a divorce setting. So it's important that you check all those beneficiary designations and update them according to whomever you want to give your stuff to. The other thing you want to make sure of is power of attorney, right? You designate a power of attorney. If it's your spouse, you may want to change that. Same with medical power of attorney. You may want to change that. And then the third and final thing is your will, right? And if you have a trust, obviously that's going to be updated too. But your will, the will controls. So if you have everything going to your wife or your spouse and you have kids, and then your wife could get everything and she could do whatever she wanted to with it. Whereas if you update your will, you can give your stuff to whomever you want. You can earmark it and make sure that if anything happens to you, it goes straight to your kids and is used for their benefit if you have kids. So there are a bunch of important things to think about when it comes to estate planning and divorce. The point of this whole video right now is just to really wake you up to that, make you see that, and then allow you to make informed decisions based on your own specific circumstances. All right, that's it. I'm Christopher Small. I'm the owner again of CMS Law Firm. You can call me at any time, 206-659-1512. You can email me, Chris@CMS Law Firm. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to help you out. Thank you for your time.